YouTubers, it's Fortune Cookie 45LC coming to the Hot Lead Zone, and today's topic is loading density, especially in our big bore revolver cartridges. Now, thanks to Sailor Rob 1473 for spurring this video. We've been kind of discussing issues like this for the last month. Now, loading density is defined as the filling of the available powder space in any particular cartridge expressed as a percent. In the black powder days, because of the nature of black powder detonation on burning, it was very important, even critical, that the loading density be 100% at all times. Whether you're loading an artillery piece or a muzzleloader or a cap and ball pistol, zero airspace, 100% loading density is what was critical. You always heard about ramming the ball or bullet down on top of the powder. And if black powder is used in cartridges, the black powder had to fill that powder space also, or wads would have to be used to make up the airspace, because once again, the combustion nature of detonation dictated that there be 100% loading density. However, with the coming of smokeless powder and its progressive burn characteristics, the 100% loading density was no longer necessary. It was safe to have loading densities of 50%, 75, 80, 85%, whatever was appropriate for the cartridge or caliber we were using. For best results, we would like to have loading densities 80% or higher because we get better consistency and performance. Now, I appreciate the Nosler loading manual because it gives loading densities for every load they list, and you'll notice that some of them go over 100% because that means a compressed load. Well, we don't need compressed loads in our 44 Magnum or 44 Special. Sailor Rob 1473 likes the 44 Special because of the efficiency. Notice here that I've scribed lines for a 240 grain lead bullet. You'll notice that Sailor Rob 1473's load of 13 grains of 2400 powder is just about 85% loading density. Now, Elmer Keith's 22 grain load of 2400 powder, that's 100%, as you can see there. 44 Magnum load. But one of my favorite loads is 10 grains of unique, and you'll see there, that's about 85% loading density. We like unique powder because it's bulky, fills the powder space, gives us higher loading densities. Now, red dot powder, this is another favorite sweet spot load of mine. That's more like 80%. But with red dot powder, it's faster burning powder. You can't use as much of it. So this is a 7.2 grain charge of red dot as opposed to the 10 grains of unique. And again, the 240 grain lead bullet. Now, in the 44 Special, 6.9 grains of unique gives you a maximum charge, and that loading density is about 80%. And with red dot powder, the 44 Special is a 6.4 grain charge, about 80% load with the red dot powder. Now, a very interesting powder for cowboy action shooters or any shooters interested in shooting low velocity target type loads with high loading density. Trail Boss powder made by IMR. Very bulky powder that gives us high loading densities. But the thing about Trail Boss powder is it's not good for higher velocity loadings. The pressures go up too fast. So basically stay with lower power loadings, and for target work, cowboy action is great. Gives us high loading densities, easily 90, 95, 100%. So all the big bore YouTube shooters out there, we like to have loading densities 80 to 85% or higher if we can get it, because we get the best consistency and best performance with those loads. So YouTubers out there, big bore shooters like to have loading densities 80% or higher because we get the best consistency, accuracy, and performance with those loads. Take care, and we'll see you next video. Bye for now.